Continue to follow the breaking news where dozens of teens caused a riot at the Woodland Hills Youth Development Center overnight. News Channel 5's Deja Knight's been live from there all morning long. She joins us from the scene. Good morning, Deja.
Well, good morning, Amy. Yeah, it's quite calm here now compared to a few hours ago. Back at 11 o'clock last night, this was a completely different scene. There were at least 30 or 40 official vehicles here bringing in different team members from the Department of Corrections to try and get what looked pretty much like a riot under control. Take a look at this video here, and you can see where 24 teens broke out of their dorms last night, and from there they started grabbing anything they could to use as a weapon or also to use to break out windows here at this facility. They were using fire extinguishers to spray into the air. They were using rocks, big sticks, anything they could, going from building to building. It took hours before a team from the Department of Corrections went inside, had a plan. They were armed with guns, vests, and helmets, and they finally brought these teens into custody. It was actually quite peaceful. We watched them tell them to get on the ground. They all did as they were told. They were handcuffed and brought over to the perimeter. 10 of those teens were taken to a different detention center, the ringleaders they were called of this riot in Rutherford County. The other 14 are still here this morning. Now, why did this happen? This is the second time in 1 week that this has happened. Well, we spoke with a former security guard here who says that she thinks that it has something to do with what's going on with personnel.
Some of them is not in there up until they're 19. So they starting the programs they're just leaving them locked up in here. And I don't blame them. You know, they're making them feel like they're stuck in here and no one cares. Some of the DCS workers don't even come and visit them.
Now, like we said, that was a former security guard here. Whether her claims are true or not, well, that is up for you to decide. But basically what we're hearing is that they are understaffed here at Woodland Hills Detention Center. It's not because they want to be understaffed or aren't hiring. It says because they can't find any qualified people that can come in here and work in these locations with these teens who have at least 3 felonies under their belts. Anywhere from the ages of 14 to 19 is who's staying here. So we're going to continue to follow this story. I have a feeling there's a lot more to what's going on inside this fence than what we've seen over the past week. So continue to stay with us here and on NewsChannel5.com, and we will keep you updated. We're live in Bordeaux. Deja Knight, News Channel 5 HD.
Deja, thank you. Hard to find help when you see those guards getting wailed on like they were there. And that's something probably State Representative Craig Fitchie will be talking about when he meets with the commissioner of DCS at a meeting later today. That meeting initially prompted by Monday night's escape of more than 30 teens from the Woodland Hills Development Center. Yesterday, 20 of them had been caught. They were in court. 19 of them left with yet another felony on their record. Several more of those escaped teens who were rounded up will appear in court this afternoon. Of course, we're going to continue to follow the very latest at the Woodland Hills situation. You can get updates on News Channel 5 throughout the day or online anytime you want by going to newschannel5.com. Let's update you now on a couple of the other big stories this morning.
A lightning strike is believed to have started a house fire in Wilson County. It happened around 5:30 near the Cumberland University campus. The home is a total loss. 2 students were living there. The university has since found them a new place to stay.
New details about a meth lab investigation going on in Clarksville. You see the pictures there of the cleanup. Crews had to go to the Providence Boulevard Motel, the Vacation Motor Motel it's called, for a fire yesterday morning. They got there, they followed the smoke, and what did they find? A meth lab in one of the rooms. Jennifer Owens and Christopher Duncan were arrested, charged with initiating the process of methamphetamine production.
3 people are also behind bars accused of abusing elderly at a Kentucky nursing home. Jerry Snyder, Kayla Kinzer, and Kelly Duvall were indicted yesterday. They are facing a total of 69 criminal charges in connection to an investigation at Genesis Healthcare Edmondson Center Nursing Home in Brownsville.
Some new information this morning. The man suspected in more than a half a dozen robberies is now behind bars. Several law enforcement agencies all teamed up to try to nab DeTerrace Brown. Police say he robbed 7 convenience stores in just the past 4 months, all across several counties like Lawrence, Giles, and Murray. He's now facing multiple charges.
The pilot of a small plane that crashed near Chattanooga radioed for help before going down. That's according to the Times Free Press. The plane was headed from Knoxville to Jackson, Mississippi when it crashed just outside the Collegedale Airport. The pilot died on impact. His name has not been released. The FAA is investigating. And a goat is missing after making a break for it from some Mount Juliet Middle School students. This is Georgia. I want to show you. The Tennesseans reporting the goat belongs to a teacher who uses animals occasionally in an agriculture class. Now take a good look at this mug. Students were walking Georgia when she got loose and ran away. So if you see Georgia, give animal control a call. They want her back.
Yes, they do.